Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, we've got Sarr, Jordan Poole out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
The block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Doubled by Middleton. Turner passes to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Shot is up. Money from the wing.
Coming into the league, scouts had some uncertainty about Halliburton's jumper, mostly because of the way it looks, a push shot out front, but he's shown he's more than capable as a shooter.
Now here's Poole. And again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Here's Sarr. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Here's Carrington. High arcing shot. Pacers with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half in. Nembhard outside. Now here's Turner. Defense right on him. Here's Halliburton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Nesmith. Siakam finds Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Turner tips it back in.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
It's Poole on the wing. To the paint. Here's Carrington. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Siakam, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Middleton. The 3-ball. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton for 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Middleton. No made baskets yet. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Sarr passes to Poole. And miss after miss right now. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Here's Middleton. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton outside. Nifty move. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Poole against Halliburton. Softly drops in the floater. Poole's got 5 points.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Mathurin. Poole against Halliburton. Just 3 to shoot. From the high post. Washington with a rebound.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Mathurin misses the layup. Wizards trail by 6. To the wing, right side. Pass to Sarr. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Siakam. Now Middleton. The wide open shot is on the money.
That smooth shot selection from Middleton, that is definitely a spot he can get the job done from.
And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
And no doubt this is what happens to an aging player, and for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Wizards trail by 7. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we could do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Wizards.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Poole outside. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Poole's got 8.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
Now Halliburton. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Washington trailing. Now here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. Poole outside. From outside the arc. Poole can't get that one to fall. Nembhard with it. He's scoreless. Halliburton finds Toppin. Nembhard with it. Launches a 3. Rebound by Middleton. And here's Poole. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Poole. Halliburton for 3. That shot off the mark. The Wizards trail by 4. Poole outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Halliburton looking for an opening. Outside Mathurin. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And Washington making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. Now here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Three-pointer Mathurin. They get the rebound. The Wizards trail by 4. Poole outside. From the line, Indiana with a rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Now here's Poole. Shoots over McConnell. Again, the miss by Poole.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Poole's got 11 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
It's Mathurin with a drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Poole, the pass to Middleton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 7 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Halliburton outside. Shoots over Johnson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Pacers lead by 6.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Back to Poole. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. TJ McConnell. First personal foul.
Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. One shot. Free throw good. Poole. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Poole Party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Washington shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for the Wizards. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. That free throw no good. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Good on the second one. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. We got a long way to go.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And it's all knotted up.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Tie game in Washington. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Washington has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. TJ McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Walker. And it's Siakam in at the power forward. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Walker. Outside Mathurin. Here's the floater. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you.
Both free throws good from Mathurin. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. It's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Johnson for 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Up top, Siakam. 5 points in the game. And that one drops. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
Creating some space in the two-man game. Siakam read that one right.
Outside Jones. And another miss by Washington. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Siakam. He takes it in. Jones grabs the board. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And the second free throw is good. Indiana leading by 3. Siakam left side. And it's Siakam again missing.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Gill, pass to Johnson. Here's Carrington. Back to Johnson. Jones with a screen on Matherin. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Matherin. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Carrington. He's marked by McConnell. Carrington no good. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And then Siakam with the jam.
Siakam for a big guy can be slippery.
Wizards trail by 3. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the inside, Holmes. Excellent D there from Bryant. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Bryant, a screen on Johnson. Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Here's the screen by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Champagny. Here's Carrington. Picked by Holmes. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, coaches from the sideline screaming, get a body on Rashawn Holmes, why don't you?
Here's McConnell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Aaron Neesmith. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. Tries it from 19. Walker pulls down the board.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Now McConnell hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Neesmith. Count that one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Jones. Outside Johnson. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Now here's Siakam. 9 points in the game. Down low. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, the impressive playmaking skills of Siakam. Nice pass to set up his teammate.
Wizards trail by 7. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Carrington, no good.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Pass to Siakam. From 6 feet away. Rebound by the Wizards. Champagne's got his 4th rebound in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Johnson with it, covered by Bryant. Clock at 6, to the middle. Here's Holmes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And Rashawn Holmes, look at those throwback 5 types. You know, the big burly guys that play physical, that like to rebound, bang around on the inside, and score in there as well.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
He struggled early on, but this is a much improved part of Rashawn Holmes' game.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Toppin comes in for Siakam. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Good on both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Halliburton with the ball. He's got 17. Fires the 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Wizards trail by 5. And here's Martin down low. Toppin with a steal. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. 0 for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Halliburton driving to the basket. Basket's good. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Jones. Poole outside. Five on the clock. Back to Jones. And he puts up a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Walker. Pass to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Poole against Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. He hits the second from the line. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 10. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. Middleton outside. Pass to Sarr. Poole outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Champagny. Walker covering. Middleton from the outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And it's Shepherd missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Middleton passes to Poole. To the inside. Middleton outside. To win the cold spell. Can't get it to drop. Pacers leading by 10. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Shepherd. From downtown. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And Washington shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Poole. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they'll keep possession. Now Halliburton. He's got 19. Here's Shepherd. Nesmith on the wing. Outside Walker for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Wizards trail by 11. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
1:44 left in the second. Pass to Champagny. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Turner, a screen on Poole. Halliburton attacks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There are times when you want your guards to be aggressive, and Halliburton there with a great take.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Shepherd. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Back to Poole. Here's the teardrop. Poole work in the interior.
And the touch from Poole, picture perfect with the floater.
Outside Nesmith. Toppin outside from the arc. And he buries his first look.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Poole's shot is off. Indiana leading by 7.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Sarr. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Obi Toppin.
3rd team foul. At the line for the Wizards. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Indiana Pacers. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel
a good point.
sandwiched between two great debaters. And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution.
Stepping into the league ready, Tyrese Halliburton, a calming presence on the team. Doesn't have too many off nights.
Kind of like you, consistently providing great analysis, Shaq. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Wizards trail by 6. We've got Jordan Poole, and it's Sarr in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well, and that's a very intriguing package.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
And he's good on the second. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton outside. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Pass to Sarr. Poole left side. With the drive. converting through contact. That's a shifty move by Poole.
He might have got bumped too. There's no whistle, but Poole able to still make it.
Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. On the wing, Nimhart. Siakam outside. Knocks it down from distance. Siakam's got 12.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Champagny. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Siakam. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards trail by 5. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Poole from long range. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Halliburton on the wing. 22 points for him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Halliburton. Good on the second, so he makes them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Back to Poole. Pass to Champagny. Jones from outside. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside Neesmith. Turner for 3. It's hauled in by Carrington. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. Inside. Sarr misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Neesmith. Good on the baseline J. Neesmith's got 6.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Carrington. Poole right side. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Aaron Neesmith picks one up.
Poole plays with that herky-jerky style, tough to time up defensively.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. No good on that one.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Good on the second one. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
Poole, the pass to Champagny. Outside Jones. He tries for three. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 7. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Halliburton, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Champagny. Here's Sarr. Here's Poole. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Rebounded by Champagny. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. 7-point differential. Over Halliburton. And that one's good. Poole's got 21 points in the game.
And Poole knocks that one down without worry.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Indiana leading by 5. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Takes a three. Knocks down the triple. Nesmith's got 9.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Poole. Unloads. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Poole's got 23 points.
And it looks like the Poole is filling up in a hurry here. He's catching fire, and it's tough to put that one out.
Turner inside. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Carrington. Poole up top. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Champagny. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Champagny's got his second bucket.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Nembhard outside. Poole against Halliburton. Over Poole. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
There's so much about Halliburton that shows that he plays well beyond his years.
Out to the right wing. Poole outside. They set the screen. Lets it fly. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Poole's got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Toppin. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
The free throw is off from Toppin. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Martin. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Mathurin. Poole outside. Martin with a screen on Halliburton. Poole shot is off.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Poole outside. Fires the three. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 5. Now here's Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing. and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Halliburton. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Poole, the pass to Johnson. To the middle. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And Holmes doing his part in the pick and roll, created that space and then found a look.
Nembhard, the pass to Matherin. Halliburton with the ball. With contact, Halliburton.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. The 3. Washington with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And that one's good. Johnson's got 10 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Halliburton with the ball. 30 points in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin, a screen on Johnson. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Now here's Holmes. Down low. From 6 feet away. And no good. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Matherin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Outside Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .119 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And Bryant adopting a bit of bully ball that time.
Second person.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Thomas Bryant. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Bryant can go right at you, and he's such a big guy, he's going to draw some fouls.
Wizards trail by 5. And here's Johnson. He's got 13. And he comes up with a bucket.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Outside Matherin. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Washington has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Martin, the pass to Holmes. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
At the line for 2, Johnson.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. And so he makes both from the line. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. McConnell outside. Siakam outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for the Wizards. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Shepard, Walker out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Matherin in at the 3, the small forward. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Both free throws good from Matherin. Washington trailing. Now Johnson. Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pick. Jones with the ball. Hey, expanding his range. Doesn't go that time. Matherin against Martin. McConnell outside. Pass to Shepard from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Matherin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And such a powerful player. Matherin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Both free throws good from Matherin. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. McConnell against Johnson. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Sarr. Here's Vukcevic. Walker covering. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Johnson against McConnell. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Sarr. Now here's Johnson. Now here's Martin. He's covered by Matherin. Sarr. Matherin with a rebound. Indiana leading by 3. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you gotta love Matherin's assertiveness. He isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. He does not get the second one.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a 2-possession affair.
Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Pacers. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Shepherd. Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carrington. Jones with a screen on Jackson. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Here's Vukcevic. Bullseye! Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Pass to Shepherd. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Now here's Matherin. Drills it from deep. And the Pacers lead by 7.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Carrington. Shoots over Jackson. Offensive rebound. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 12-4 run. Shot's good by Matherin. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Outside Jones. Pass to Martin. Here's Sarr. Here's Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. Martin outside. 4-3. The rebound by Shepherd. Indiana leading by 9. From about 16, again, the Pacers, good for 2 more.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
There's a screen. Jones from outside. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
And Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Wizards trail by 12. Jones with the ball. Pass to Carrington. Jones sets a screen. Will it go? Carrington no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Bradley. Bradley sets a screen. And here's Shepard for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Jones. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Jackson down low from 6 feet away. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Carrington. Now Martin. Back to Jones. Right wing. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading by 13. Walker with it. Here's Bradley. Pass to Furphy. And here's Jackson. Here's Shepard. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Washington.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Champagnie. Pass to Sarr. Outside Jones. They set the pick. And that one's good. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's Furphy. He's guarded by Martin. Back to Jackson. Pass to Furphy. Over to the left wing. To stop the drought. Jackson gets the bucket. The Wizards trail by 13. Here's Champagnie. Martin with a screen on Walker. Champagnie, the pass to Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The line for the Wizards. No. Who's shot?
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. And here's Jackson. Pass to Furphy. Lets it go from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound. Wizards trail by 11. Now here's Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Lets it go. Champagne's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shepard. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Shepard's got 6 here in the quarter.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Champagnie. Now Jones. And here's Martin. Just 4 to shoot. 11 feet out. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Johnson's got 21 points in the game.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Johnson against Jackson. Pass to Shepard. Takes the 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Up top, Johnson. Defended by Jackson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington, Johnson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pacers leading by 11. 1:56 left in the fourth. Here's Shepard. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to fall from the right block. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Outside Johnson.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
A minute 35 left to play in the fourth. Now Jackson. Pass to Furphy. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Furphy's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Tyrese Haliburton.
Now this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Pass to Furphy. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Bradley with a drive.
Wizards foul. Vucevic. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tony Bradley taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. It's a 14-point game. Walker pulls down the board. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.